So you've been to award ceremonies before.
Yes.
Was this anything like that?
Never. This was so much fun. This was just amazing, and to meet the other nominees in a fun setting, and it was incredible. A lot of fun.
So did you get a chance to meet any of the people from National Life Group who make all this possible?
Tonight?
What do you think of them stepping out and creating the award?
Oh, I think it's amazing. It's so much fun. It's so positive. There's so much negative stuff in the world, and this is just so positive. And I didn't realize, I mean, it's so huge. And to recognize teachers, and then when I heard that the program was aired specifically on the Sports Stars of Tomorrow, so that you could target, the kids that are watching, and boys. We need more male teachers, especially in the elementaries, and those role models. I just think it was a brilliant idea.
What's your takeaway from the night going to be? What will you remember most?
Oh my gosh, besides being out, I have 2 small kids at home. I have not been out on a Thursday night since, I don't even remember, 6 years maybe. Just the fun, positive energy. Bowling with Stan. I've never been bowling with Stan and Louise. It's just being with them in a different setting that was relaxed and fun.
You went gutter, 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 strike. What was that like?
You film that. It was incredible. I am what do they call it in pool? A pool shark? I am a bowling shark. All those gutter balls, those were fakes. And I was just, I didn't want to show off.
I've been working with Lourdes for a long time, for years. And I've been at Cabrillo Middle School for 20 years, and I think she's been there about 15 years. And we kind of have this kind of fun at school with the kids, It's like we want to have a playful atmosphere, and to tell you the truth, this kind of reminds me of school a little bit, And anyway, it's great to have an opportunity to leave campus and come to some place like come to the city and to just do something different and to celebrate how wonderful she is. And it's just a pleasure to be here. It's an honor. I taught at Cabrillo Middle School, and I worked hard, and I ended up being the principal, and it's one of the greatest joys for me to find ways to recognize people for working so hard for so long. And so this was just a perfect opportunity for her. I was looking for a way to recognize her correctly, and this is it. She doesn't do any of this for anybody to fuss over her, or for the recognition, or to get an award or anything. But she just does it out of the sheer love of what she went into teaching for to begin with. And in her case, it's to teach kids how to read, and that's where the joy is. And so this is just over the top. Well, keep going back to Lourdes. When she came to Cabrillo, she was like a single woman, and since then she got married. She got 2 kids, so she has her Cabrillo life, but she also is a mom and a wife now, and she has a complete life. And security is so important because she wants her kids to go to college, and she wants the best for them. And so that's where National Life contributes, because it's there's the passion that we go to school and we work hard to benefit kids, but then there's the other side. There's the life that you lead where it's awful nice to live in a home, and it's awful nice to put some money away for your kids' college, and to know that you're going to be okay in your retirement. And so that National Life helps people with that.
The life changers that I've met so far have just been the greatest people. It's been a real treat, and got to meet one of the principals who's principal sitting next to me, the life changer sitting on the other side. It's quite nice. The food's been great, and the company can't beat this company. So I've had a very enjoyable evening.
Why is this good for business?
It's good for business because it's so much easier to deal with people on a business level when you've already dealt with them in a casual manner, where there's no desks around, there's no barriers, there's no gatekeepers. It's just people talking to each other. And I've always found that was the best way to move forward in business, is just to get to know people. Then they see you as a friend. You're somebody they want to deal with, and it just works so much better. It's so much a better meshing of moving dealing with the teachers, dealing with the school, or any business. If you know them casually first.
The Life Changers really didn't know what they were coming to tonight either. What, do you think they've had fun?
Oh, they've had a great time. They've had a great time. We're down there high-fiving each other and jumping up and down. They're rooting for each other. It's terrific. They're just so relaxed and they're enjoying everything so much. I think that they will go out and change lives again. And the Ellen Gray that I was sitting next to, I asked her whose life she's changed, and she said, really, her students have changed her life. And you can't get any better than that. So.
What do you think when you heard you were going to an event at Lucky Strike?
I was kind of confused, like, all right, what's going on here?
So now what do you think now you've been a part of it?
Awesome. Awesome, and I wish I could go back again next year.
So, so you're teamed up with one of the Life Changer nominees, and as an agent, it gives you an opportunity to be able to meet the people in the school, the principal. How does this ultimately help your business?
Well, we build this nice rapport. It's non-business, a great relationship, and I think that's very important. Builds a lot of trust and a lot of fun, actually. Then, we remember people, not just for coming in, doing business. No. This is on a more on a personal level, which I think is great for connecting with people.
Tell me about the folks from the school. Which school are you bowling with?
Mission High School in San Francisco.
So are they having any fun down there?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. It looks like we have 2 bowlers there, we're getting some nice scores. We're not going to get the least score award.
So at the end of the day, you think building relationships through activities like this can help the business?
Definitely, yes.
Why is that?
Well, I get to more of the personal level, and it kind of breaks away the barriers. So as an agent, when I first come in, of course, they don't know who I am. And then as they get to know me on a personal level, then that trust builds. And then they open up even more. And that's great for business. Once our clients trust us, then they open up, and then we can plan a lot better, rather than, okay, well, here's my stuff. It's not just like that. It's more like, okay, well, let me open up. This is what's happening in my life, and what do you suggest?
Yeah, you know what, especially for a Thursday night, I can't imagine a better way to spend a Thursday night, and just to meet some of the nominees and stuff, and to know that there's so many great people doing great things in education is very rewarding. I think one of the best parts that I'll take away is putting faces with the company. So often, especially getting the information and stuff and finding out that you're nominated was one aspect of it, but I think the deeper meaning and the more important is finding out the people who are behind making all this happen. And the work that went into making this event happen is tremendous, and I can't tell you how much it meant to me. And the people that work with the National Life Group, totally amazing people, so you should be very happy with the people that you work with, which I'm sure you are.
I hate to say this, but sometimes teacher events are a little dull, and we're actually a pretty fun, animated group, teachers are. So we had a great time, and I'm part of a very great team. My principal, my colleagues, my husband, and I think sometimes what people overlook in education is true of sports. You're part of a team, and you need to play your role and do it well, and you need to encourage others around you, and then you can achieve excellence. And while our bowling was at times excellent, and at times we needed a little more practice, we had a lot of fun, and that meant a lot to me.
Do you think it makes sense why we recognize Life Changers in the middle of a show called Sports Stars of Tomorrow? And if so, why?
Because I think good teachers are coaches. A good teacher shouldn't just impart knowledge. That's not good teaching. If you're really a good teacher, you're a good coach, and you come alongside a kid and you say, I see this in you, let's practice this so you can be excellent. I actually talk quite a bit in my class about we're going to practice this until we're excellent at it, and the kids embrace that. I played soccer growing up, so I appreciated the practice. You practice, you scrimmage, and then you play a game. And I think I had coaches who were life changers. As a teacher, I try to do that, and you get to excellence through hard work and practice. And so I think this makes sense.
So did you be able to see your segment on the show?
Yes, I did.
So what did it mean to you to be able to see the segment during Sports Stars Tomorrow?
I'm a little embarrassed. I'm an English teacher, so words are usually, it was very powerful to me because I feel this is my calling, and this is sort of where my joy meets a need, and it meant a great deal to me. I was very proud of seeing my school and hearing some of my students, and it gave me a great feeling of gratitude for this program that acknowledged sort of my small corner of the world where I'm trying to make a difference. I felt very grateful.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I know. Great night. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.